morning, everybody. Welcome back to Lynn's Homestead. Today, I want to talk about a tool company. They make outdoor tools, chainsaws, mini chainsaws, woodworking tools, survival tools. I will have a short clip in the video where it's going to show the type of tools they have. Now, they love my videos, and a lot of you do, and I love and appreciate each and every one of you. But the thing that they sent me is a mini chainsaw. They asked me, would you want to try it? I thought about it, and like everything else, I like to research a company and see if it fits what I do. And it pretty much does. I mean, I don't have a lot of trees on my property, but it doesn't mean I can't use it someplace else. So before I show you the tool and how it works, and then we'll take it outside, it's going to replace one of these. Now, I haven't used this thing in years because, well, it's a bit of a pain. You have to sit there, open it up, and you create it. It's a pain. So for those of you that are older like me, not the young ones, that's all right, some things are just harder, especially now it's cold outside. So when it's cold, all your joints are, Toby, do you mind? Go play in the living room. Sorry, guys. Kidding. That, hardwoods, it's impossible. This is fine if you're in the garden and you don't want to get involved, but I like taking out, the pretty good size stuff. Okay, so that's one. This is another one. Okay, so what muscles you use? Elbows, wrist, hands, shoulders, neck muscles. And half the time this doesn't cut. You're sitting there twisting it. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. So, without further ado, this is what they sent me. Saker is the company. It comes with a charger, a battery, has a little squirt bottle for oil, a chain, a wrench, and a screwdriver, and of course the saw. So, let me open this box up and show you. Now, I already opened it up, charged the battery, and lubed the chain, and I'll explain why, or how, I should say. Okay. Here we have a battery. It's a 20-volt battery. Slides in like a lot of other DC. Then we have the charger. Now, here is the thing that I like the most about this system. This comes with a Class 2 power supply. These are fairly cheap. You can get these virtually anywhere. And it has the barrel type. You just plug it in to the battery, okay? So it's easy. Excuse me, cat. Toby, come on. Go play someplace else. Do you mind? Go somewhere else, come on. Nah. Cats just don't listen. Okay. So that's how you charge it. I like that better because one thing with the big chargers you got to watch, as you're sliding it in, they tend to wear on these contacts. And after a period, you use a drill or whatever it is, and it stops. You have to wiggle the battery to get it to work. That's because when you slide it into the charger, it keeps spreading and wearing down the contacts. So this, you're not really going to have that. I mean, it's a good system. The contacts are way down deep in here, so I find no problem with that. Then we have the saw. I'm going to show you in a second. You get a booklet, instructions on how to use it. You got the wrench, a screwdriver to adjust the tension on the chain. I tell you, I got cats that just love to play. And here's some oil that they give you with it. So let me show you the saw. Now I have not turned this thing on yet, so we're going to try it here in the kitchen for the first time. So here it is. Like I say, to adjust the chain, I believe the screw is right here, just like on a regular chainsaw. So you loosen this thing up and you tighten this screw here until you get the right tension. Now, one thing that I used was vegetable oil on this saw. They say you can use that if you're cutting on like fruit trees and you don't want oil to get in there. I don't see where it would harm anything, but you never know. Now, the thing is with vegetable oil, it penetrates in the metal. And I kind of like it that way because if you see in some automotive engines, you put, say, Slick 50 or Prolong, that stuff goes into the pores of the metal. All metal has pores. You might not see it by the naked eye, but it's there. So, I lubricated this a couple of days ago after I got this thing. And it's well lubricated, so even some oil still on the bar, which I'm going to wipe off here. Got a paper towel. You don't need the bar soaking wet. It does not come with a oil reservoir. You have to manually oil, which is fine. Now, I talked to a few people at work. They're hunters. They're farmers. And I was talking to them about this saw. They're excited. They can hardly wait to see the video on me using it. One of them is a hunter. He goes, you know, when I'm trying to put up a tree stand, it's a bit of a pain to carry the gun on your shoulder and you're climbing and you got all these branches in the way and sitting there doing this with a saw. He goes, if I had this thing, I could just, you know, he could carry it up. I got a big wrist, so mine not fitting. But he can clip this thing on. He can go up, he go weep, 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 and cut the branches off, and he can go up this tree, sit in his stand, and wait for his prey to come. Now, this has a safety guard, which when climbing in a tree is a good idea. A lot of chainsaws, as you know, kick back. Well, if this thing kicks back, what's going to happen? You're going to kill yourself, okay? This has the guard. It goes up and down as you're cutting. This protects you. Do not take it off if you buy this. Now, the one place I've noticed when researching the tool company, they do sell their stuff in many different sites. SakerTools.com is one of them. I'm going to leave all the links in the description of my video. Walmart.com. Amazon.com. And I believe there's some SmartSakerTools.com, something like that. I'll have to look it up just to make sure. But, so let's see how loud this saw is. Oh, you also got to press this button before you squeeze the trigger. That's another safety. And this protects you from getting hurt. Now, I have yet to turn this thing on, so I don't know. All right, so. It's a little loud, but you know, it's not that bad. So, and it stands up, fine. Let's see what kind of specs we have. I have yet to look at this book because I'm kind of an expert on power tools. At least at my job I am. Every time somebody brings something back that's broke, they always send me out to check it out. And in some cases I can repair them in store, even though I'm not a certified mechanic. So it's just basic instructions, tell you how to install it, how to adjust the chain. Pretty much cut and dry. Now, as far as replacement chains, you should be able to go to any of the sites that I mentioned and order the chain from there. Now, they sent me the basic kit. It doesn't come with a plastic case. It only comes just the one chain on there. So, I have no problem with that. No sense sending me the top of the line of everything. You know, just to trying a new tool out. Just like when I bought my other tool, I just bought the drill, battery, and charger. I didn't buy no drill bits because not sure whether I like it or not. So, guys, we're going to take this thing outside. I got hardwood, softwood. I got stuff I've been wanting to trim for a long time, but I wasn't going to go out there and drag a big chainsaw for a little task. Meet you outside. Cats, get away. Come on, move. Hey guys, Saker has a lot of tools. Tools I didn't know they even made. Okay. Like I say, press this button and squeeze the trigger. Other than that, you can't start it. Like I say, it's about 30-some degrees out. Got some limbs here that are always a pain in the butt. Let's start with this one. Now this is a hardwood tree. Now, I forgot to mention this is a 4-inch chain on here. Now this one. I like it. It cleaned up pretty good, though. Like I say, this is I think this is like a form of a maple tree. Quick, easy. I thought this button would be a bit of a pain, so we're going to go down. So that looks pretty good. And you don't get sawdust all over you. So we're going to go down to the other part of the... Okay. Now we're going to get into some bigger stuff. I want to clean this up because it's just annoying when I come down here mowing with my tractor. I mean, be wary of where I'm stepping in here. Huh. Well, let's see. Hey guys, I got an idea. Let's see if it'll cut a little tree down. Now this tree is pretty good size. Hey, if we're going to test it, might as well go all the way. So, let's see what it does. Now, like I say, it's comfortable range in the saw is 3.5 inches. And that's about what we're here. So let's see what it does. Alright. Like I say, it's not meant for that. It's meant for pruning. Well, let's see if we'll at least cut a little tree down. Come by. I think that worked pretty cool. So let's chop this thing up in little pieces. Now this thing does not have a fuel gauge, so I have no idea on how much juice this thing's using or has left in it. But always on the first charge, run the battery until the saw stops. Because some batteries, and this one might, have a memory in it. If you have a tree that's annoying, in the way, buy a sacred. Now, I want to let you guys know, I do my videos raw. I don't edit nothing out. What you see is how it is. There we go. We cut a tree down. We chopped it up and still got plenty of juice left. So let's see. We got something a little bit bigger down here. Guys, what little saw would cut. This is poplar. This is a hard wood. What mini saw would do that? I don't know. I've never seen one go that, you know, cut something up just like that. My hands are getting cold. Let's take this video inside. Now I'm going to give you my honest review of this little saw. Well guys, I tell you, my hands are frozen. But anyways, whew. The review I have on this little saw is, I'm impressed. I mean, I still don't know how much juice left in here. I kind of wish it'd have a gauge on. But maybe when you move into a little bit more premium battery, you'll have that. So like I say, Saker. This one here is the mini electric chainsaw. Its speed is 780 revolutions per minute. Tell you guys, you gotta buy one of these. I love it. I don't have a lot of personal use on my property, but if I go camping, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I don't know if they make a solar generator, but that'd be a nice use to plug this thing into, charge the battery. So guys, I would have to give this tool, and I'm very picky about my tools, guys. I know what a lot of you saying, well, this is made in Asia. Okay, I work for a big box store. I work for Lowe's Home Improvement. Been there over 23 years. 90% of the store, its contents, is made in Asia. The washers, the dryers, the microwaves, the refrigerators. My God, I don't know why they have to make a refrigerator so damn heavy. I've had a GE washing machine, a GE, American made name, General Electric. It's made in Asia. Your new cars, okay? Now, like General Motors, Dodge, Ford, they're either manufactured in Canada or in Mexico. But what you don't understand is components that make that car what it is today, it's made in Asia. So, there's nothing wrong with Asian stuff. They have come along a long way. And, you know, there's so much competition in the world that we got to have our neighbors in other countries in order to survive this world. Toby, get off my tripod. But anyways, guys, we're going to end this video. Smash the like button. Subscribe. Leave a comment. I will answer all comments no matter, you know, whether it's positive or negative. Some of the negative ones, I laugh at it because, you know, you work in retail so long, you get yelled and screamed at and called names. Live and learn. And I'll see you next time here on Lynn's Homestead. Like I say, I'll leave all the links in the description. The saw and its model number. Now, I think this one here, I've seen it on Amazon. I want to say it was like $60. $60, and it will save you a lot of heartache and trouble and worrying about carrying a great big bow saw, messing with this thing, hurting yourself. You got this thing that's, I tell you what, if I get to keep this saw, I'm throwing all this stuff in the dumpster. I don't want it no more. This is the only tool I want. I'll see you next time.